up, Snitches? Welcome back to another episode of We Want Gossip with Meredith and Steph. We are back this week for a little Christmas episode, little more gossip of the week, and we also have like a fun little twist.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We're going to play the Newlywed Game, even though we're not married.
Yeah. But anyways, Mary, what's up for Gossip of the Week?
So for Gossip of the Week, we're going to talk about the People's Choice Awards, and then we're also going to touch on the Megan and Harry documentary. Let's get into it.
Okay, we have a gossip update.
So Christmas is around.
Why was I just about to break out in song? I was going, Christmas, the snow's coming down, Christmas, lights all around. Oh.
I've been also making up my own lyrics.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think that came
next. It's not, I had to literally pull up, I'm still doing it wrong. I had to pull up the lyrics the other day because it's one of the songs that's been in my head since before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
And I've been making up the lyrics. I'm like, snow's all around. It's not right.
The only reason I know it is because I love Ted Lasso more than my,
is that in that?
Yeah, it's in the Christmas episode.
Oh, I gotta rewatch that though. Mayor's watched it 100 times.
It's my favorite show. Oh my god.
Yep. So Christmas time is upon us.
Yes.
The madness has ensued. I'm using big words. Oh wait, actually, let's address the elephant in the room.
Hey yo.
What are these little numbies? Huh? So we have, like we said, the technical difficulties over here. It was always, the way we've been doing it has worked, but it's just like the one big mic in the middle.
Yeah.
We just want to be able to, in a dream world, have our own mics, sit back, and relax.
Yes.
But apparently, with the gadgets we have, nothing will work.
And no matter how many gadgets we acquire, it doesn't work.
We've been through quite a few mics, quite a few adapters.
Yes.
So we ended up here with our little lavaliers.
Yeah.
Supposed to be pinned here.
It's like, we're too loud. It's
distorted.
distorted.
Off. It's like, but it's the only thing that can connect to the iPhone with two mics. Like, I don't know. So, and at this point, did we even need to?
I know. Like, the whole point was for us to hold them, but then we're like, no, actually can't do that. So now we've just got these little numbers instead of just keeping with the big mic. And we ordered another big mic. So we have two big mics, two small mics,
couple adapters,
and an interfacer thingy, which
nothing's working. Anybody knows the solution. Like, now it's like we'd love to have a headset.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that would correlate because it's like, how do we not record on our phones? Like, we're not recording with the computer. Anybody has the answer, let us know, because we're going to give this a shot. If the audio is all messed up, bear with us for this one. And we just won't do it again then.
No.
Okay?
Also, now that we're doing some housekeeping, another thing, we will not be back next week for the podcast. Yeah. It's Christmas time, baby. It's Christmas time.
We're checking out.
Yeah, so we will see you in the new year. We're going to definitely be back probably 1 week before Bachelor kicks off.
Yeah. And we'll be going home for the holidays as well.
To see, the fam.
Yep.
Tessa Rowe.
Yep. We're excited. Last year was a ball of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because we went a little bit early. So,
yes.
Because it's like with us flying home too, it's just, you can't see everybody you need to see and make it to every single party, especially when we have boyfriends too, where it's like their families. So
it is literally like the movie Four Christmases.
Yeah, which, we love. We love her.
I love Four Christmases. I just watched it and I'm like,
I know. I've been begging Adam. Adam's like, we literally just watched that like a few months ago. And I'm like, I get that.
But it's Christmas time.
Christmas time. And it was just like on TV.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't count. It's so funny.
I literally, my favorite part is when Brad or Vince Vaughn is Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
I will swaddle this baby. Oh. Because remember the swaddle? It was like a washcloth.
Mirror, my eyes just bugged out of my head.
I'm so sorry.
She's one to quote.
I am.
That's for sure. Put your back into it,
my lady. Put your back into it.
But anyways, we're about to wreak havoc on St. John's, Michigan on Thursday night, baby.
And we just had the idea to potentially bring these little numbers home and do some interviewing in our local hometown.
Yeah, when we're at the bar with, all of our peers.
Our buddies.
And probably our teachers. We're going to be interviewing. So if you want to be interviewed, we're not going to give away the questions too soon. It's going to be funny. It's going to be raunchy.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
And we're going to wait till everybody is just licked up enough.
Yeah, got a few drinks in the system.
Yeah.
Speaking of drinks in their system, I was cut off the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I forgot about that little number.
I totally forgot. We have to tell the people Meredith, for the first time in her life, which it should have happened prior to
Yes.
this also, was cut off at the bar. Do you want to tell them the chain of events?
Yeah, I feel like it's out of spite, this bitch. She
It
didn't
was.
like me.
It
It's the
was-
classic person that as soon as me or Steph opens our mouths, we are hated.
I mean, just my presence alone walking into the room, it's like, you're trash. Like,
Literally. So a couple of my friends are visiting from Michigan, so we are all going out to the bar. And, you know, ahead of time, I'm saying it's going to be a chill night. We're just two couples, you know, it's just like, we're just going to get a few drinks and some dinner and we'll be back. No, Jess, lovely woman, shows up with a full fifth of tequila. And I go, oh. Okay.
We're starting off dinner with shots.
Yeah, and then I say to her, I go, you want some more juice? She goes, no shots. I go, okay, buckle up. These two aren't ever one to shy away from a tequila shot ever.
I know that it will be the sheer reason I am hungover the next day is doing that. It's one step too far, but I am down every
single time.
Every time.
So we're like, we'll just go. We had 3 shots of tequila here, and we were supposed to drive over where Steph lives, but then we got a little too tipsy. So we're like, we'll just go down the road so we don't have to like drive. So anyways, we're there and like we get 2 margaritas. So now we're keeping track. 3 shots, 2 margaritas. Those margaritas were extremely strong. Where all of us at the table are like getting a little woozy. We're all like, whoa, these are pretty strong. Me and Jess go to the bathroom. Brett orders everybody a shot of 1942. Mm-hmm. So then I take that. That right there, here's me on the edge. Off the edge.
Right on over it.
Yeah. So then we go, let's just get a nightcap at the brewery next door. So I go to the brewery next door. I order my sour beer, nothing crazy. And then we're sitting there for a long time. And I realize that Jess, my friend, doesn't have her drink.
Yeah.
And I go to the waitress or to the bartender. I'm like, oh, excuse me, like she doesn't have her drink. This bitch hates me. Hates me. She gave me the dirtiest glare, didn't even say a word, and then like went over and got Jess's drink. So she comes back, sets it down. We all continue our conversation, whatever. And then Brett finishes his. So Brett goes up to the bartender to get him and our guy friend another one. And before Brett can even open his mouth, she goes, the blonde's cut off, and points at me. And Brett's like,
I've had one here. First of all, it's like, I'm buzzed, but it's like, I'm drunk.
Oh, I'm drunk.
But it's like, it's a brewery. It's like, it's not like I've been here for like 2 hours. I'm on my 6th one. She's like, okay, you went from being sober to you're a little over the edge.
Totally.
You don't know what I'm like sober.
Exactly.
And it's like, I could be sober and still be just as bubbly and I'm just as bubbly, just as talking loud, laughing just as loud.
That is a crucial piece because I go, I wasn't being messy. Me, known to be a little messy. You know, it's like spilling. We're both spillers when we're drunk.
An accident would have happened.
Loud as fuck. I mean,
right,
like,
where it would make sense of like, the attention sometimes does come our way and we don't want it to.
Yeah. So it's like, if that was happening, you know, if I made a spill or if I was dropping stuff, I'd be like, you know what, that makes sense.
Or if everybody's staring at you, you're like being crazy. It's like, you're just sitting at the bar with 3 other people.
Yeah, and also the guy took our order, not the girl. So I'm like, you didn't even speak to me besides me telling you that, like, my friend doesn't have her drink.
Right.
So I go, she just hated me from the moment. But like I said, definitely did not need any more. I made everybody come back. They were supposed to go home. I made them stay. Well, I guess technically I didn't make them stay. They were needing to stay. It's like everyone was staying. But I did make them all do skincare. And I was like, everybody in the bathroom, pile in the bathroom, make everyone. I made Austin. He's never done skincare. I make him go through every regimented step. Face wash, moisturizer, like literally serum, everything. I'm about to give the last step. I squeeze exfoliant in their hands and they're rubbing their face. Austin's like, feels really grainy, really bumpy. I go, you know, let me check that label one more time. Full exfoliant mask.
Like, you're supposed to be capping it off. It's moisturizer last step, and you said, let's rub it raw.
Rub it raw! Like, from the top. So, yeah, that's a little update for you guys. Nothing crazy.
It's just and it was the next day at about 8 p.m. I'm about to go to bed. And Marigold's just waking up. By the way, I got cut off at the bar last night. Quite a story. Quite a story.
Let's tell for another time.
I'm like, what do you mean you just woke up? And if you're saying you got cut off at the bar, that is never. I mean, also the embarrassment. You know, it's like really. It's like at least it wasn't like you were trying to order one and she like in front of everybody said
like,
something.
No.
It was like you didn't even want another one.
That's exactly right.
Went out of her way to say it to Brett. It's like whatever. Okay, I don't give a shit. We're leaving anyways. You're closing. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like what? No. I mean, yes, but also no.
And it's like you were a bartender. You know you understand like the respect of like when you have to cut somebody off. It's awkward for everybody in the scenario, but it's like you didn't even do anything to deserve it.
Exactly. I go, sister, I didn't even ask for another one. Thank you, though.
God, but I mean, not this bitch.
No,
It's
classic.
so funny.
And
Oh
it's
my
like,
God.
not. I texted Allie out of nowhere, love you, penis head. She goes, what the hell are you saying? Because they were talking about her, and I literally out of nowhere was like, love you, penis head. She goes, what are you saying?
Never once has she been called that. Never once have you called anybody that.
No.
I've never heard that put together.
Oh, no.
Oh
so,
my
because
God.
you're talking about her vapes and how she's got the big mug, the hoss.
So naturally penis head. So naturally if 2 + 2 equals penis head. Back to Allie's thing.
God. Anyways, Christmas is about to be a ball of fun. We cannot wait.
I know. I'm also like, it's
Something about going back
nostalgia.
home. Yeah, getting drunk in your own hometown.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be my brother said that he's got like Thursday to Monday off, and I come home on Wednesday or whatever, and I'm like, well, get your liver ready, buckle up, then you don't gotta work the next day like normally. It's like,
you're coming.
This is gonna be quite the. I'm just saying every night that I'm home.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like the full hangover. I'm like,
well, you should come to the bar.
Yeah, that's
loser.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, if we have time, if we have enough content, we will be creating a Christmas vlog.
Yeah.
But it's like we only get like one day to spend all together because after that day, it is Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Christmas parties. There's no time for chit chat.
No. It's like, when am I even wrapping the presents? I'd have everything shipped to Michigan.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. Yeah, including wrapping. Like,
Yes.
okay.
So to be continued.
Yeah. Tip of the week, we have People's Choice Awards. What are you guys thinking about it? Because I've watched an award show a time or two in my life.
Yeah, we love.
And
my favorite season is award shows.
Absolutely. I thought you meant like a specific season. Like,
again, it's a joke from Shit's Creek.
Okay.
What's your favorite season? Award shows. Because they're all back to back.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's okay. I thought you were making your own joke out of that. I'm like, nice one. Adam does that shit to me all the time. He goes, it's a quote. What is it from? I go, oh great, we're in a group of people. I thought you were making a funny joke. Gabe will do it too. I go, I'm not even laughing at your jokes anymore because it was a quote. And I didn't get what quote it was. And I was thinking you're making a joke. Anyways. But something about when I watched this one, it was like, I felt awkward and uncomfortable. It just seemed chaotic and messy is maybe the word.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, it was mostly like the way that people were accepting their like awards was like, I feel like normally it's like you go up, you say your thank yous, everybody applauses, and it's just pretty like seamless, and you walk off and it's on to the next. Like, it felt like I was watching backstage. Like, I don't know, people were rambling and like, and were awkward and like all of us shocked and like, I'm like, have you literally never been on stage before? I mean, it was just bizarre. Where I'm like, but also I was like, maybe I'm just being a weirdo when I'm watching this now, you know?
No, you weren't being a weirdo. It was awkward.
And there were some specific scenarios that even I knew, like, that I saw, like, all the outlets, media outlets, like, talking about. Let's kick it off first with Kris and Khloe Kardashian.
Oh.
So it was, Khloe's in the bathroom, like, fixing her hair.
Which is just, like, that whole piece to me is so confusing because it's like, you had no idea when you're presenting. Like, it's like.
Winning.
Oh, they won.
They won. That was their winning, like.
Well, either way, like, like, you don't know when you're up, the award that you're up for. It's like, if you're up for Best Actress, you're like, okay, Best Actress is up next. I have to stay in my seat in case I win.
Right.
Where I go, like, no
Maybe
one said.
Been in the bathroom for a minute, and like I have no clue how that happens either.
Yeah, but she basically ran to the bathroom to fix her hair. She had like this big, like, old Hollywood blowout,
voluptuous, like, big curls,
and it just,
And of course, like, I would have thought like, oh, she's struggling with her hair. I wouldn't love the look either way. But if Kris wouldn't have said on the mic, like, she's fixing her hair, I wouldn't be, first thing I'm looking at is her hair and her messing with it the whole time. It's like, well, you just put the bullseye right on her of what she was messing with. If I thought she was just confident in it, I'd be like, I don't really love the look.
Right.
But also, like, I didn't think she thought she had a problem with it, Of like, but also, what do you say when you're standing up there alone waiting for her to come up? Like, she's in the bathroom fixing up.
Oh my God, because Kris was like up and then she was down and then she was like, I'm gonna go. And then it was just
and
like.
And the photos they got of Khloe, I'm like, I knew too. As soon as she walked off that stage, I looked at Adam and I go, she's so pissed. I'm like, she's gonna be so upset the way, of course, this happened to her. Where I'm just, and the photos that they took of her.
Oh my God, it's a toupee. It's a toupee. Because I'm like, I want to like, it was like this. Like, and then she's like, hey,
seriously,
let me bring it back.
Dude, seriously.
And then it's like,
angling.
Like, and then she's like,
back.
No problem.
Like, keeping the bangs
winning
back. Like,
the words.
Like, it's just like us where we know, like, on the podcast, we're constantly touching our hair and fidgeting. It's like just such a habit. So it's like, imagine her you're already thinking that you're in front of everybody.
Yes.
Even if it was perfect, you'd want to fidget with it just because everybody's looking at you, let alone it's not, you were trying to fix it and it's fucked. And now you can't.
And also, I'm like,
you don't want to pay attention to it. But
she could totally see that bitch out of her peripherals. I mean, like, it was here.
She knew it. I could see it. That's all her brain was thinking of is, God damn it, I'm gonna get roasted for this.
Okay. Oh, makeup artist.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. We just got like a little insider, info from like some of the makeup artists on TikTok. Not us personally, but like like it's like behind the scenes stuff you don't know.
Yeah, Alexis Oakley. We know her mainly from being Tana Mojo's makeup artist, but now she's so big. Like she toured with Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
For her tour and did her makeup and everything.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
But yeah, she's a hot commodity. So it's like everybody wants her. And so when it shows like this, Halloween is also crazy for her.
Yes.
Every single day, start to finish.
Yes.
But yeah, apparently, what did she say? She
was saying like why there's so many mishaps on the red carpet is because the makeup artists are literally like doing makeup at 6 a.m. for some people. Like that's
to get everybody in.
Yes.
It's like some people have to be that first person that's at the crack of dawn, and
right.
the award show isn't until the evening.
Like Tana literally got her makeup done at 11 a.m, and she was not setting foot on the carpet till 7 p.m. So they're like from 11 a.m. until like 6 when she's getting in her dress and getting ready. It's like that's her just wearing her makeup all day. And I go, I would rather do it myself than wear makeup for 6-7 hours before an event.
I feel like you could have the best primer, setting spray,
yes.
everything. It's not. It's just we all know it. It's naturally gonna come off. Like,
yes, like it's just not happening.
Not for the red carpet.
Yeah, so the Tana, it's like Tana did her makeup at 11, and then like right before she's about to go out, like her eyeshadow starts creasing where it's like not like keeping the color. Like they did like a big black smoky eye on her, and like it was probably because she was sweating, her primer was melting off, where now it's like the black won't stick to that part of your eye, and her entire eye is black.
You can't even like
reapply. And they're like, because basically she was saying like when she does people's makeup, she'll give the products that she used for them to the assistant. And that's the other thing she was saying, like lots of times assistants will do like the makeup right before.
Yeah.
Like Angelina Jolie like had like flashback Mary like right here super bad. And everyone's like, how does that happen? But she's like, it's the assistants. Right before they go on, they're touching up their makeup.
Yeah.
And it's like, but they're not makeup artists and they don't know how to do it. And they're messing it up. She goes, the amount of people that have done body makeup for them, like hers, it's like, here's the body makeup. I have to leave. You have to do it now. So that was what Tana, look, the assistant was trying to touch up the eyeshadow. It wasn't happening. And then the girl was like, take mascara and take some mascara on your pinky and like tap it in. So that's what they did. And it worked.
It does make you have more like grace for when we're judging people, like when they're on the red carpet and we're like, who let them out of the house? Their stylists, like who let them look like that? Are their extensions?
Oh, I was just gonna say, remember Angelina Jolie's extensions, where it's like her hair is this short and her extensions are this long, and it was so bad.
I don't know really how you could have even blended that even at 6 a.m, but like for the most part, I'm like, I could see how it's like, well, I literally touched her face 8 hours ago, so that's not my best work.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like when we were a server, and it's like people that don't know when you walk into a restaurant when there's a bunch of tables open, they'll be like, can I just sit there? But it's like there's not a server assigned to that, so it's like they literally can't because no one will take that table. But if you're not a server, you don't know those
You're just
things.
like, why am I waiting? There's open tables.
Yeah.
It's like, well, there's not enough staff to serve those tables.
Exactly. So it's like, that's how I felt with makeup artists. Like just a little insider, but like, because I go, imagine 6 a.m. was her first appointment for the People's Choice Awards.
Oh my gosh.
No.
That's when you gotta just limit your schedule and say, maybe up the price and only do 4 people.
Like, or like, there's a billion makeup artists out there. I'd be like, okay, I need to find someone that can do my makeup at 4.
Where we can sign a contract where you're only doing my makeup and you travel with me the whole day.
Yeah.
Like,
One day we'll get there.
Yep.
We're going to be invited one day.
One day. People's Choice Award. I think that's what Chicks in the Office have been nominated multiple years. Not this year, though. Last year and a couple years before that or something. But they've never won. But they told me, I think it's this like award show. But they did say how, like, it's so different when you're there, like, to see what it's actually like than watching it on TV. To where, like, everybody dips out. Like, that it's like, it looks like it's packed and stuff. But she's like, no, people, like, will stay. If they have an award, they'll stay for the award real quick. And then
totally.
It's like nobody actually, like everybody just wants out of there. Like, like sitting at the tables and stuff.
Final gossip of the week topic is Mary. Why do I keep saying that? Meghan and Harry's new Netflix documentary.
Yes. I haven't watched because it's not out yet, right?
I don't think so. I think it comes out like in a couple days.
My first reaction was, I'm so excited. I need to know every single detail. I want to know it all. But what's your first take? You seem to have a little discrepancy.
No,
you know more than me.
So, like, I am just seeing, you know, the hate. Like,
Oh.
so many people are hating on them. Even my freaking brother, like, literally being like,
But nobody's seen it yet.
they're just hating on the fact that they're even doing this. They're like hating on the fact that they are outing the royal family, the fact that they're bashing them. You know, she just wants fame, all this stuff.
Right.
Where,
Yeah.
and that's a lot about what the documentary is about. Is just like the press and like the way it all went down. And like I saw a clip of like a little teaser of the documentary where she was saying right when she got engaged, she was living in Britain with Harry, and she said that she was getting her nails done or had some sort of appointment, and she was buying flowers. She was buying flowers, and she walks outside, and she's like, there's like 10 to 15 paps, like just standing there. And she goes like, they're all talking to her, and so she's like being super nice because she's used to like American paparazzi
Right.
on a very, very small scale. And so she's being super nice. So I'm like, hey guys, like, you know, like thanks, whatever, just be like smiling, talking to them. And then it was everywhere. And Harry was like, you cannot talk to them. And she's like, why? And they're like, because all they're writing is you're loving it. You love the attention. You love the press. You love the
I bet
pack.
figures they don't talk to the media. Well, they do. Like, I did hear though they have like their media. They have
like very specific media.
Yeah, they have like
to.
or they have like partnerships of like that will meet with what's like to find a middle ground between the royal family and the media and what's allowed to be posted. But obviously, if you act out, they're gonna probably take shit.
Right. Well,
but like,
because that was like another thing that somebody said to her, like before, they're like the British tabloids will like eat you alive.
I heard they're
really vile. Yeah, because I mean, like Molly May even.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they are mean. They're brutal.
That's a topic. I will defend that girl.
Yeah. So it's like. And that would just be like, and everybody looks at her, you know, like she wants all of this attention. She wants, it's like,
everybody said that about Kate too at first, and then it was just like now Megan's the problem.
Yeah.
Or, you know, and I did see one quote from the Netflix saying that that Megan talking about how like the first time she met Kate and she went in, she's like, I'm a hugger. I just thought that's like normal. Like I just hug people, and it like shook everybody to their core. And she goes, I thought the formality of like, you know, all of the rules you have to follow, like are for when you're in public, you know, the public eye, like doing certain things. She goes, I didn't know as a family they're that formal as well on the inside. Like, to where it's like, okay, we're not hugging. We're not hugging.
It's crazy just because even like the clip of Megan when she opened her own door. And she doesn't respect our customs. She's not following the royal rules. And it's like, she's probably just not even a second thought. Like, I'm just going to grab my own door.
Right, which I could see how it could be rude. Like, if you travel to a country, you did no research, and you're doing things that are, like, super offensive to those cultures and stuff. But it's also, like, this is just formality. Like, I don't know how to explain it, where I'm like, I can see it from both sides, and it's like.
Because also, I can't tell, like, if Megan was trying to be a girl next door.
Right.
You know, where it's like, I'm one of the people. I'm one of the commoners.
Even if we sat down and they made us do a class or whatever, if we were like told, here's what you have to do, I'd forget. I'd go grab the door handle on accident, not even thinking, be like, oh shit, sorry.
Yeah.
Or like not sitting with your, like you can't cross your legs, but your ankles have to be crossing at an angle.
Yes.
I'm not sitting through the whole basketball game doing that.
Right. And also I go, you're looking at like, you're comparing to Kate when Kate has been in this for so long.
Absolutely.
Knows so much about it. I get it. Like I get from, you know, the British people, they're like, Harry was always one of us, and now Megan's coming and taking him to America, and everybody has such a bad taste in their mouth about her. So it's like, I get it from their point of view. It's like, Harry was here with us until you came into the picture. Right. But also, it's
Harry's
like...
also kind of done his own thing, though.
I was just going to say, like, Harry has always been, like...
Acted out a little.
Yeah, acted out a little, but also I'm like, I feel like William is so sucked in because he's the next king. Whereas Harry is not the next king, you know, so he
was party central. He was a girl. He was with the girlies. Like he was in
And I feel like he also is like more wise to all the Princess Diana stuff. Like he takes it more personally than William. Obviously William takes it personally, but I'm like, he's the future king. So he's like, I'm going to be abiding by the rules because I'm next in line. Yeah. Where Harry's like, I don't want my kids to be put through this toxic behavior.
Right. And I can see the controversy of, like, it does seem wrong to be sharing all the secrets that have been secrets with this family for the centuries. Like, you know.
And it's like at least from my, like, I haven't seen it, obviously, but I'm like, are they, like, royal secrets? Or are they just, like, are they just, like, talking about their own experience? Because it's like, if you're hashing out royal secrets, then I understand everyone can be pissed at you. But it's like, you can't really fault them for talking about their own experience.
Exactly.
Because...
I agree. They're allowed to share their side of the story.
Exactly.
Like, whatever they want to talk about.
Right. And people are like, the Oprah interview is enough. Like, why are they doing more? And I saw some girl on TikTok that was just like, because everybody runs their mouth about them 24/7. It's not like they're just living peacefully. No one's bugging them.
Yeah.
It's like they're constantly getting hounded 24/7.
Yeah. If I'm going to be talked about, I might as well set the story straight and have you hear my side of things.
Absolutely. So, I mean, like we said, we see
I'm
both
so
sides.
excited.
I'm excited as
I
well.
want all the tea.
Because I just, like, part of me, I'm like, there is a part of me that, like, thinks that maybe in the beginning that she was really loving the attention and really, like, you know, milking it and stuff. But, like, now I'm just like, nah, I feel like if anything, she's like, this ruined my life.
It was harder for them to leave that situation than to just stay with it and keep quiet, heads down.
Yeah, for real.
You know? And then she could still have the royal jewels and the estates and all of that.
Right. And it's like, also, it's like, let's not, I hate whenever someone's like, you know, it's Megan, like Harry, you know, it's like, it's just Megan. It's like,
oh my God.
Harry is just as much a part of the conversation and probably has more feedback and more pull because he is the royal. You know, it's like, if he's saying, let's leave and go to America and she's miserable, it's like, that wasn't her decision. It was his.
There's two parties in this situation here.
Absolutely. Because it's like, for everyone being like, Megan controls Harry, it's like, let's be honest, that's not happening.
Oh my gosh. It's like when, especially
no one could just force someone to leave their entire family and like get out of being royalty if they didn't want to not do it.
Right. And I'm sorry that where he could be with any girl as well that could just, you know, not give any pushback on anything, have no opinion and let him do whatever the fuck he wants. It's like, he chose to be with somebody that clearly they have dialogue.
Absolutely.
You know, like they both have an opinion here.
Yes, like, totally.
And they give me such a unit too.
They do give me such a unit.
Because that's tough. That's his family too, and like being estranged from that. And I mean, the crown, you lost the crown.
Straight up.
You know, it's like, that's tough for him, but clearly there's some shit to where it's worth it.
Well, absolutely. I mean, like, think about Princess Diana's experience. She has
where she's like, I'm out of that.
Okay, so now let's get into the Newlywed Game.
Okay, so we just tested the audio, listened to what we just did for 30 minutes. Not our favorite. It's not awful, but it's different and it's off. So we might not. We'll have to reconvene.
Yeah, we will figure out the mic situation.
Yeah,
bear with us. Jeez Louise.
Okay, game time.
Yes.
Got our books. Got our pens.
Our little props.
All right, explain the game.
So, the game is the Newlywed Game. We're gonna ask a question, and then it's gonna be like for one person. So, like, you want to start off with you?
Yep, and so I'm going to write down what my answer is for me, and she's also going to guess for me, and we're going to show them at the same time, see if they match, and then we'll vice versa.
So, the first question is...
And we're doing what my answer is for me.
Yes, what Steph's items are. What are 3 items your best friend always carries? Ooh, I got it.
Oh, wait, how big do we have to write?
I'm writing it pretty big.
Yep, okay.
Okay, I got mine.
All right, I got my last one. It's one I could think of.
Okay, ready? 1, 2,
sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, nobody can
read
them. What did you put?
Okay, I put vape,
Yep.
lip gloss, water bottle.
Oh, fuck, the water bottle. That's it. I put vape, Adderall, lip gloss. I was thinking, like, what's in my purse? It's, like, with me. Duh, my water bottle.
She can't live without her water
Oh, my gosh. So I would say vape, Addy, water bottle.
Okay.
If anybody's counting.
Okay, so now it's for me.
Yep.
Answering for me. What are they most obsessive / anal about?
Yeah, okay.
This is easy.
Yep.
1,
2, 1. Cleaning!
Ah! Yep, we got it.
Okay, what's mine? We don't have to write it down.
Ooh, okay, hold up.
Wait, what was my earlier? I have mine. I know it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was going in the route of like locking the doors in the house.
Oh, that's a really good one. I was gonna say being on time. Or like, you know, I'm
true.
like, it's going to drive me insane to where I'm 45 minutes early.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm counting on the minutes until I need to leave, till I need to go, till
but
the
I feel like
starts.
You are almost more obsessive about locking those doors, making sure nobody's getting in.
And well, I have like OCD about it where I will triple, quadruple.
Yeah, yes.
It's like, I just feel like I didn't push it hard enough on that door.
Next one is what is our best memory?
Okay.
So, okay.
Let's just answer for both of us.
Yep. Okay.
And we'll just see if they match. Our best memory.
Okay. Oh, see, this one's kind of, you're going to know it once I write it, but I don't know if this is coming to mind. Ready?
Sharpies.
1, 2, 3.
Snow.
Oh,
totally. With the
PB&J
grilled.
That might have been
because that's what you said before. I
yes.
Oh my God, you've answered this so quickly before, and I was like, how did I not think of the moment we were like, grilled peanut butter and jelly?
Dude, that very good moment.
Yes, that. The snow day with the white clothes.
Okay, so we'll explain the stories really quick.
Yeah.
When we were in high school, Steph and I, we were under the influence. Do with that what you will.
One would say.
Yeah, and we're in my kitchen and we're starving and we're looking around like, what can we make? What can we make? And it hit us. We're like, grilled peanut butter and jellies. And Steph was like, that's the best idea you've ever had.
It was like the earth-shattering moment. We were high-fiving like grilled peanut butter and jelly melting that PB shit.
Oh,
yeah.
because we love peanut butter. Like, you especially, peanut butter and jelly is Steph's core.
Like, I would put it on every single thing.
Yes, and
Salty,
like she got me onto that as well. Like, I also love peanut butter
Yes.
and jelly, but like putting it on pancakes for sure. Crackers, putting it on crackers.
Absolutely. Waffles, eggs.
Yes, eggs. Straight up, you got me on the peanut butter and jelly egg.
Yes. Peanut butter jelly, toast, or waffle, whatever you want with an egg on top.
Oh yeah, straight up, good as hell.
Yep.
Okay. And then this one, snow
Yes.
day at CMU. We had a week of snow days, and like we couldn't leave our house, but of course we left to go get White Claws, like down the road.
Yes, right down the street. We were like, we can do it.
Yeah, because I mean the roads were so bad. Even
So
that
bad.
was treacherous.
Yes.
Like, and then we're in there, and some random dude buys us 2
Yes.
packs of White Claws, which at this time White Claws were
Quite the hot commodity.
they were quite the hot commodity, and they did not last in our fridge. Like that was when we knew it was bad, when we added them to the grocery list. We would pick them up every time we went to the grocery
And
store.
we could not have them in that household without them all being drank in one sitting.
Dude,
They're not sitting in that fridge wasting time.
No. So then it was snow day. We get back. We drank all of the White Claws, and then we are doing gymnastics in the living room. Head snaps, backhands, the dirt. It's so good, so funny. And then remember, because didn't we give one of the boxes to Allie?
Yeah.
And we
Then
were
we
like,
drank 'em.
and then she was so
She was
pissed
mad.
because she was gonna go to a darty the next day, and she's like, "Where are they?"
Yeah. I
We
go, well,
go-
they were free, so technically they're nobody. Okay? We just said if you want them.
Yep.
Well,
Okay. So
gotta be quicker than that.
next up, favorite topic to debrief. Got it.
Oh, got it.
1, 2, 3. Oh, both are good.
Totally. Oh, I think it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Dance team, we can
Debrief that shit.
shit, dude. Oh, I mean, we could.
Oh.
From the top, let's start. We will watch our videos, our performances. We will talk it to death.
Yes.
And usually, what comes with that is
Hometown celebs.
hometown celebs.
So a celeb.
Hand in hand.
Yes. When we have a celeb sighting, it's not that we're seeing Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez. We're seeing your random babysitter from 5th grade that traumatized you.
Yes.
We're seeing that bitch from high school at Kroger.
That you forgot even existed, and you're like, God, what is her name?
Yes.
Like, oh my gosh.
And that right there is a hometown celeb, and nothing I love more than just being like, guess who we saw?
And that's about to happen at
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah, for sure. Nothing we love more.
Okay.
2 most positive traits. Okay, should we do this in one where it's like we draw a line and I write your 2 most positive traits and then we
Yes.
write my 2 most positive
Yes.
traits?
As-
God, I can't think of another positive trait for myself. Fuck.
I like have to, like, I don't want to put.
These make no sense, but they do with explanation, so we'll just flash them, but like as if anyone's reading them. Oh, you
no,
ready?
I don't know my own. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Like, nobody can see it. Oh, you didn't label.
Oh.
Sorry.
You didn't label.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I mean, you labeled. I didn't.
Okay.
So I said premier,
Friend.
outgoing, and so here's the thing. I was trying to put
Friend.
one outgoing is like you can like you'll talk to anybody, you will
Yeah.
do any call, you will do like nobody thinks you're ever nervous for anything, even if you are.
Yeah.
Like super outgoing. Everybody would say it. Friend wise, I was gonna say like selfless. Like if you're looking for a good fucking friend, it's you.
Okay,
No,
we were on the same track with each other.
Okay.
Okay, so mine, I said I was funny. It was my positive
Yep, I was
traits.
gonna put that too.
And then also I said down. Where I go, I'm pretty much
Yes.
down. Like if you need something,
Totally.
I'm down. If we need to go
Totally down.
somewhere, I'm down.
Absolutely.
And then for your ones, I put that you were funny because I think
Thank
you're
you.
hilarious. And then also loyalty. You're a loyal bitch
Oh,
for sure.
good one.
Yeah.
I put sensitive.
I know that's not really good. It is though. My mom will
Um,
die on that hill, but that's one of your best traits.
And I will cry on the drop of a dime.
Oh yeah.
And then I put confident, but what I meant to say, let me cross it out. I meant to put confrontational, which is also not a good thing.
No, it is though.
But also at the same time, it's
Absolutely.
kind of bittersweet.
It is a good thing because it's like if there's ever a Karen in sight, this bitch is taking her down.
I don't even look at Meredith the wrong way. I don't feel like the energy is off
No.
in her direction.
Yeah.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Okay. One thing that makes you angry or upset.
Shoot, I had yours earlier. Okay, let's
Okay.
do it for.
Oh, I got
Do
yours in
both?
2 seconds. Let's do both. Yep.
Why did we do this? Can we do
I
this?
know.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Perfect. Not addressing issues.
Oh, like people like that. was trying to think of like people not confronting things if they're upset.
Yes.
Like being like, stop harboring. We need to talk about it.
Yes.
Like you hate that shit. Or it's just like, what is wrong?
Yes.
If I have even a little bit off in like my demeanor, what's up? What's wrong with you?
Yes.
That you need to know immediately. Tell me now what's wrong.
What's not a great trait.
I think it's good.
Okay. Well, glad that you think so.
You don't just look for conflict. You look for conflict resolution.
Thank you. Yes. But we were on the same one.
Pervy men.
Yep. I put men staring.
Don't pervy men. Not in my watch.
Not on Steph's watch, indeed.
It is the one thing you just got to do. Look them dead in the eyes and say, "Can I help you with something?"
Dude,
and make it loud and make it uncomfortable.
See. What? And
Can I help you? What? And it's always this.
It's what? And it hits so hard. But it's perfect.
And the wives usually that are at the table are like, oh my god, like literally. And like he's looking. What's he looking at?
Yeah, dude. I remember the one when we were driving back and like we're in our cars and there's a dude at the light. What?
I rolled up my window. I did that one time. We were stopped in construction going to the studio, and the guy in front of me. We've been sitting for 30 minutes in this spot, and we got no place to go. And I can see him staring at me through his rearview mirror. I rolled out my window. I'm outside of my Mazda, and I go, "Can I help you with something?"
Dude.
And he was literally like, "I didn't even stop staring."
Dude, nobody hates that more. You and my brother, David, hates it just as much.
Oh my god, Tori too. Tori would. And Tori would make it a scene to where it'd be a 20-minute long in front of the whole family. So here's what I've noticed about your husband here, man. And it's like at rallies, it would get awkward. But I'm like, well, they aren't fucking looking, and I know what they're looking at.
Nobody can shut
your
down a man
right
like
in front of you. Keep your eyes.
You and Tori can shut down men like it's your job.
And David and Jake.
Yeah, those two as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I said I hate not being believed.
Yes.
Like, I hate when I am telling the truth. And, like, honestly, it really, nobody does that to me besides my mom and David.
Yeah.
Literally, they'll be like, you're lying. I go, why would I be lying? Why?
Yeah. There's no thing.
Remember, it was the time that, like, I don't even remember what it was about, but, like, mom wanted to ask you something. And she's like, don't tell Steph because I want to ask her. Like, don't tell her. And then, like, I don't even remember what it was, but then you answered it exactly correct.
Yes.
And she's like, you told her. You did. And I go, why would I be telling Steph something so stupid? I don't give a shit.
I know one of them was where you had to show them the text, no context of what we were talking about when you said, what was that?
Who do you hate? Who do we hate? Shed Lim.
Oh yeah, done. Who do we hate the most?
That was actually, they were once again not being
they didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
Yeah. One time I was saying like to my mom and David about how much me and Steph hate Shed Lim like more than anybody. It's kind of like an inside joke.
It's a joke.
Because it's like obviously we don't really know him or hate him, but it's like he made us lose our favorite season twice. We've talked about it before.
On America's Got Talent. It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah, we're over the freaking close-up magic. So I say to my mom, I'm going on this huge tangent about we both can't stand him. I go, if I texted Steph right now, no context, who is your least favorite person in the world? She would say Shin Lim. They're like, no, she wouldn't. Yep. I go, yes.
Yep.
So then I text her really fast, right off the bat, right out the dome, Shin Lim.
Shin Lim. That's all I can think
of. And then they're like, you told her ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Straight up, everybody was in tears. We were on
yes.
Everybody was like, oh my God, we didn't even believe it.
Like, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, I know it. I'm like, okay, sorry.
Oh my God, too good. That's fun.
Yeah, that is fun.
That was really fun.
Okay.
Even though we didn't come up with the rules till halfway through.
We're like randomly making it up for each other halfway along. Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, that is a wrap on this week's episode. Short and sweet, little fun, little goofy.
Yeah, we didn't really have shows to recap.
Honestly, it's probably good that we have these mics for this one because it's all a learning game.
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
we're testing and we're learning.
Okay. All right, Stitches, that's a wrap on this week's episode. Thanks for playing. Have a good one and rock and roll. But that's a wrap, Snitches. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a review.
And we will see you, Snitches, after the